welcome back to my channel. I just picked up the camera and I decided to spontaneously vlog the next week in my life. I just feel like I haven't filmed content in a really long time because I'm so backed up with content that I've already filmed. I thought it'd be nice just to see like what my life has been like and what I've been up to. It's a pretty hectic-ish week. I'm graduating this semester. I took my grad photos yesterday and I have to get my diploma, and I have year-long classes that I have to like finish up on. So I have like thesis to write and like a huge project, and also it's time to look for a job. And honestly, I feel like it is really hard being a graduating student because you have so many things to juggle. You have all of your schoolwork, and then you have to look for jobs, and then you have to attend interviews. Let me know if any of you are graduating and what plans you have for this summer. So she didn't actually, you can hear me? Okay. She didn't actually speak to me about the feedback. She just kind of, we just got into my car and we have some errands to run. Oh, buddy. So I had plans to read a bit before bed. I'll try and pick out a book. I'm in a cozy mode, and in cozy mode I tend to stray towards fantasy romance. The Cruel Prince is calling to me right now, but do I really want to be starting an addicting series during school? I just wanted to update you guys on the whole job search. I was in class and I got a call. It was to schedule an interview. During the break I got another call, and while I was on this call I actually got another call. So 3 calls in one day and 2 interviews, which I think is pretty decent. So now it's 8 o'clock. I kind of woke up at 6:30. Plans for today: I have volunteering at a private clinic. In the morning I usually go there, but she asked me if I want to work from home, which I said yes. And then I have a doctor's appointment, and then I have deadlines for tomorrow, more job searches to continue, some lab tasks that I have to do, laundry, what else, editing a video. So it's supposed to be a very productive day. It's really nice outside, so I'm thinking I'll go for a walk too. Do you guys know the feeling when you have so much to do, you just don't know where to start? Because that's exactly what I feel right now. I want to also choose a book to bring with me to Starbucks, and I don't know what book to bring, so I wanted to read the first chapter of every book that I want to read. Breakfast is being made, my eggs are being boiled. I put the load in the laundry, and I thought while waiting I can squeeze in another task, which is to find my next book. Narrowed it down to, of course, the fantasies. I'm such a fantasy gal. So Caravel, The Cruel Prince, Shadow and Bone, and Dark Shores. But I also, for some reason, I don't want to read like a 5-star read right now. Does that happen to anyone else where you like hold off on reading a 5-star read? I think it's gonna be Shadow and Bone. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Shadow and Bone. It seems like a 3.5 to 4.5 star read. I feel like I could see if Leigh Bardugo was inspired by the Hunger Games. I get like similar vibes from the 2 of them, and yeah, this is gonna be my next read.
I had an old time soul, baby, we were kissing for the whole ride home, laying making wishes, it was all night long. You told me you loved me and I sang this song. I sang this song. I had an old time soul, baby, we were kissing for the whole ride home, laying making wishes, it was all night long. Life in the hills, it ain't all bad. Wait by the phone till you call back. Drove to the beach with the top back. Top back, top back. Locked eyes when you drove past. Blonde hair, lipstick in a Maybach. Pretty girl in the city world.
I have to get going for my doctor's appointment. And I said I was gonna go walk there because it's quite close to the Starbucks. It's only like a 15-minute walk, except it's freezing today. So while I was at Starbucks, I got a call from another job, and I just wanted to talk about how difficult it is for students to look for jobs, do their homework, try to schedule in interviews while going to school at the same time. Because I go to school downtown, I have to come home, take my car, drive to wherever the interview is taking place. Like it doesn't work because I'm at school from like 9 to 5, and usually these places are only offering hours for interviews between 9 and 5, and so it's so hard to coordinate with my schedule. Let me know if you guys are also looking for jobs while you're in school. I just feel like it's crazy, ridiculous hard. I don't know, it was just crazy to me. I just couldn't find a time in my schedule. I had back-to-back interviews booked for next week, and then I didn't have time next week for this new interview, so I had to schedule it to the following week. That week is when I'm supposed to be studying for finals, so amongst all this I have to be studying for an exam.
Sneaking out the window like we used to. We don't have to hide, but girl, we choose to. Summer 16.
I hope it doesn't take long. Usually I always have to wait an hour and a half to see my family doctor.
Late night is another taking long walks. Underneath the pier, you take it all off. Feeling deja vu while I'm kissing you. I could never forget the summer nights that we spent. I had an old time, so baby, we were kissing for the whole ride home. Laying, making wishes, it was all night long. You told me you loved me, and I sang this song. I sang this song. I had an old time, so baby, we were kissing for the whole ride home. Laying, making wishes, it was all night.
So I just got back home. It is 10 o'clock right now. I basically stayed at Starbucks for 11 hours. I just wanted to update you guys on Shadow and Bone. I still get very much Hunger Game vibes from this story. There's a lot of terms that they keep using and throwing around, and none of it is being explained, and I'm like very confused about, like, it's just hard to follow. Okay, like Heartrenders, Korporalki, Korporalnik, Grisha Etheralki, Order of Summoners, Oprikniki. Like this term, she has a lot of these like bolded. I don't even think she explained what a Grisha is. Now that I'm like looking back, that's a lot of terms for like the first 50 pages of the book without any of it having been explained. I decided to watch a tiny bit of the film so I can kind of get a sense of what is happening in this book. I like the way they did this show actually. I feel like Mel and Alina's relationship is very natural and they have pretty good chemistry. I found out the Korporalki, which I thought was just like corporals, are actually people who like have powers regarding to the human body. I have a term paper due, a whole YouTube video to edit, and work from 4 to 11.
Underneath the pier, you take it all off. Feeling deja vu while I'm kissing you. I can never forget the summer nights we spent. I had an old time, so baby, we were kissing for the whole ride home. Laying, making wishes, it was all night long. You told me you loved me, and I sang.
Hello, I realized I basically just didn't vlog the rest of the day today. Nothing too exciting anyway. All I did was spend the whole day editing one video, but I did get one call while I was at work. I will see you guys tomorrow, I guess. And tomorrow is pretty exciting, so
I had to get
spent the morning slash afternoon at Starbucks. And now we're leaving because we have a friend's party to go to. So we're just gonna have dinner and then probably chill at her apartment later. And she has a cat. And I have no friends with cats. So I'm pretty excited. We were on our way to the restaurant. I was changing the straps on my Apple Watch as I was getting on the elevator, and the watch itself fell between the elevator and where I was standing. So I think it's underneath the elevator. So now we have to see if they can get it back for me. But why? Why does this have to happen? Of all the places it could have fallen, it had to fall in between a tiny little crack.
It's hard when you keep close. Rewind with my eyes closed. Might need a breather. Got lost in the B-roll. We let all the wind blow to learn how the world goes. And we didn't know how to move on. If we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could run it back? If we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could run it back? All of the things I didn't know, I had to get out down the road, inside of the same old, caught in the circles, round they go.
We spoke to a couple of people and I filled out like a declaration form, but they weren't able to find it. And I think they didn't really understand that it fell in the elevator shaft. I think they thought that I just left it on the elevator and then the elevator doors closed and I couldn't get it. But they have to wait for their technician. I really hope they find it. Like, I've kind of accepted that it happened, but I feel like it's really not worth it if I have to spend another $500 for a brand new watch.
If we could run it back, if we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could run all of the things I didn't know, I had to get out down the road, inside